The lion does not wait for approval. It does not look around to see who believes in it. It wakes up each day knowing exactly what it is, and that certainty is where real power begins. In a world filled with noise, opinions, and doubt, the greatest advantage you can have is clarity about who you are and why you exist. The lion teaches us that strength is not something you announce to the world, it is something you carry silently within you. When you know your worth, you move differently. You walk with intention. You speak with purpose. You act without hesitation. Most people struggle not because they lack ability, but because they lack belief. They question themselves at the very moment they should be committing fully. The lion never questions its nature, and neither should you. Life will challenge you. This is not a possibility, it is a guarantee. There will be moments when the road feels long, the progress feels slow, and the weight of responsibility feels heavy. But understand this, pressure does not exist to crush you. It exists to reveal you. Just as the wilderness tests the lion, life tests you to see who you truly are when comfort disappears. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is a decision to move forward even when fear is screaming in your mind. The lion feels hunger. The lion feels danger, yet it moves forward anyway. Every time you face fear and act, you grow stronger. Every time you retreat, fear grows stronger instead. The lion does not dominate through chaos or aggression. It dominates through presence, through calm, through confidence. True power is quiet. Real dominance comes from self-control. Leadership is not about controlling others. It begins with mastering yourself. If you cannot control your thoughts, your emotions, and your habits, you cannot control your future. The lion does not waste energy chasing everything that moves. It observes. It waits. It chooses the right moment. In the same way, discipline is knowing when to act and when to hold back. Focus is the ability to say no to distractions so you can say yes to your destiny. The world will try to pull you in 1,000 directions. Your job is to stay locked onto one. Failure is part of the journey. The lion does not succeed in every hunt, but it never allows a failed attempt to define its identity. It learns, adapts, and tries again. Humans often quit not because they are incapable, but because they attach emotion to failure. They see failure as proof they are not good enough. The lion sees failure as feedback, a lesson, a moment to improve. If you want to achieve something meaningful, you must be willing to fail more times than others are willing to try. Resilience is not about never falling, it is about refusing to stay down. Every setback is preparation for a greater comeback. Discipline separates potential from results. Everyone has dreams. Everyone has ideas. Very few have the discipline to execute consistently when motivation fades. The lion does not wait to feel motivated to hunt. It hunts because it must. It understands that survival depends on action, not emotion. In your life, discipline will carry you when motivation disappears. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. Build routines that support your goals. Build habits that move you forward, even on days when you feel tired, unmotivated, or unsure. Greatness is built in silence, through repetition, when no one is watching. Focus is your greatest weapon. In the wild, distraction can mean death. The lion understands this. It does not react to every sound. It does not chase every opportunity. It commits fully to the target that matters. In modern life, distraction is everywhere. Social media, opinions, comparisons, comfort. Most people lose their dreams, not because they failed, but because they became distracted. If you want to win, you must learn to protect your attention. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. Where your energy flows, your results grow. Guard your focus like your life depends on it, because in many ways, it does. Purpose gives meaning to struggle. The lion's roar is not just a sound, it is a declaration. It announces presence. It announces intention. When you have a clear purpose, pain becomes bearable. Sacrifice becomes meaningful. Hard work becomes fulfilling. Without purpose, even easy tasks feel heavy. With purpose, even impossible challenges feel achievable. Ask yourself why you started. Ask yourself who you are becoming when your reason is strong enough. Excuses lose their power. Purpose fuels perseverance, and perseverance turns effort into achievement. The lion does not compare itself to others. It does not envy. It does not compete for attention. It competes only with what it was yesterday. Comparison is one of the greatest thieves of confidence. The moment you start measuring your journey against someone else's timeline, you lose focus on your own path. Everyone's struggle is different. Everyone's growth is different. Stay in your lane. Improve 1% every day. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Over time, small improvements compound into extraordinary results. There will be moments when you feel alone, moments when support is limited and belief from others is absent. Understand this. Solitude is not a weakness. It is a season of growth. The lion often walks alone, not because it is rejected, but because it is focused. Loneliness teaches self-reliance. Silence sharpens awareness. Do not fear being alone on your journey. Fear being surrounded by people who distract you from your purpose. Not everyone deserves access to your vision. Protect it until it is strong enough to stand on its own. Rest is part of strength. The lion rests not out of laziness, but out of wisdom. Recovery allows power to regenerate. Hustle without rest leads to burnout, not greatness. Learn when to pause, reflect, and recharge. Balanced effort with recovery. Strength is not about constant motion. It is about sustainable momentum. When you rise, rise with intention. When you rest, rest without guilt. At the end of the day, the wisdom of the lion is simple. Know who you are, stand your ground, and move with purpose. You do not need validation. You do not need permission. You do not need to explain your journey to anyone who is not walking it with you. Stand tall in adversity. Stay disciplined when it's hard. Stay focused when it's tempting to quit. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Let your results silence doubt. Become so consistent, so resilient, so self-aware that no obstacle can shake you. When you embody the wisdom of the lion, you do not chase greatness, you attract it. And when the moment comes, you all rise, not as someone seeking approval, but as someone who knows they were built for this path all along.